What is up, you two woke family? It's your boy Woke Books, and I'm back with another live stream. So the topic that I'll be discussing this live stream today, we're basically gonna watch a reaction video between Dr. Umar, right, famous Dr. Umar, right, and Shannon Sharpe from First. No, it's not First Take. My bad. I think it's ESPN Undisputed with him and the other dude. I forgot his name. But anyway, yeah. So what we're basically gonna do is we're basically gonna get into this live stream. We're gonna watch the reaction video between Shannon Sharpe and Dr. Umar, right? In regards to Dr. Umar's thoughts on non-black marriages, non-black relationships. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna get into this video. Let's get into it.
So Dr. Umar Johnson said, I just learned that the Snow Bunny fraternity member Shannon Sharpe got smoked for black folks who don't approve of interracial marriage. Perhaps him and his handler Skip Bayless would like a live debate on Undisputed to settle the matter live on ESPN television. Just name the date and the time. Then Shannon Sharpe said, Shannon Sharpe don't give a F what Umar Johnson or others thinks about what he or other people date. That's the problem. You worrying about other people. I'm not harming, bothering you, or taking money out your pockets. Now stay the F off my timeline and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Prayer hands. He settled his ass right. And then Umar Johnson, he responded and said, my brother Shannon.
I'm gonna say this real quick. In regards to the situation of what we just read with Shannon Sharpe, right? That this is on Instagram, this Instagram post. I think both parties have their own points, right, that they want to make. Let's make this point very, very clear. When it comes to Dr. Umar has been stating this for years, that he supports marriages that are black and black only. Why? Because he wants to keep it in the family. He believes that if we go to different races and we basically intermingle and have children with other races, that we're destroying the black family unit. Now, is he right? It's not for me to make that decision. It's not for me to say that he's right or he's wrong. I'm just a human being, right? We have to understand in this world now, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And I don't believe that they should be shamed for their opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. Now, the way Shannon responded, if I were him personally, I'll be real. If I were him personally, I would have never responded to that, because the reality of the situation is that you're well established in your own right? Everybody knows you. We have to learn as people to not engage with certain things, especially when we don't need to defend ourselves. Because he said that nobody cares what Dr. Umar Johnson or other people's think when it comes to who he dates and whatever. If you truly didn't care, brother, you would have never made an Instagram post. If we're to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? If you really, because as unfortunate as it is, this is the reality of the world we live in, right? People will try to put up a front and make it seem like they feel some type of way when they really don't, or vice versa. You obviously felt some type of way for you to have given it your energy. If you didn't feel some type of way like you're claiming you didn't, you would have never given what he said any air to breathe. But you gave him that opportunity. So the lesson here is that people are going to say what they're going to say about you regardless, but you have to learn, right? We as a woke family, we have to learn how to stop giving people air to breathe. Because when you give people air to breathe, you have to understand that you're allowing them to be able to live rent free in your head, and it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Shannon, if you like white women, go ahead and date white women. If you like black women, date black women. If you like Hispanic women, date Hispanic women. I've talked about this in my previous videos. I said, when it comes to what Dr. Umar saying, he definitely has a point in his own right. But the reality is that as a black man, if you're not a thug, if you're not a gangster, if you don't have chains on your neck, if you're not over 6 feet tall, if you don't speak with like that hood tone and the way you speak, like with the slangs, most black, quote unquote black women, right? When I say black women, I'm specifically talking about African American women. If you're an African woman, you're in a different league. If you're a Caribbean woman, you're in a different league. I'm not putting you in that category, right? But if you were specifically an African American woman, yeah, or woman, or women as a collective, right? Those are the types of dudes you want, majority of the time. So if he's a dude that's not within that league, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Shannon, you probably weren't picking for him. I can relate to that because I was the same way. They weren't picking for me, right? I talked about one of these stories before. And then when I pulled up to prom, and this was in high school I'm talking about, when I pulled up to prom with a bad Asian chick, all the black girls were mad at me. Damn, like, what happened to us? You know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't want me because I was obviously over 6 feet tall, but I didn't have the chains. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have all those stuff that they were looking for. I wasn't a hood dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I grew up in the hood, but I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in that type of environment, very very similar to that, but at the same time as well too. There's different levels. That's all I'm gonna say. There's different levels. I wasn't that dude that they wanted. You feel what I'm saying? So it made them to pass upon me. That's probably, you never know. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why he's dating white women, but he's gonna get shamed one way or another. So do you, my brother, and just stop caring about what people think about you. And that's facts. Let's continue.
In a recent video, you expressed your disdain for those in the community who are committed to rebuilding and preserving traditional all-black families. We are not enemies. You are my brother. You have as much right to date snow bunnies as we have to agree with it. To each his own. We simply pray that you one day return to dating women of your own race. I am not the owner or nor the operator of the No Context Dr. Umar Twitter page. I have suspicions that page is either controlled by a non-African or a Negro European. Those tweets are not coming from my Twitter account. Please.
So according to what we're reading right now, he's saying that whoever tweeted Shannon Sharpe those words or those comments, it wasn't actually Dr. Umar. But I'm gonna be real. Dr. Umar, you did not help yourself in this situation, right? Even if it wasn't you who was writing those comments to Shannon, why are you praying for him to be able to come back to black women if black women probably did not choose for him or he had bad experiences with black women? Like, we in this life have to learn altogether. We need to deal with the people that show us the most love. And this is my thing. Let's just say, for instance, we go along with what Dr. Umar is saying and he wanted to come back to black women, right? It doesn't have to be women that are African American in this country. There are so many submissive and feminine African women. I'm talking about in Africa, in the Caribbean, Jamaica, ABC Islands, Trinidad and Tobago or Tobago. I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be in this country because I'm going to be real. The average woman in 2022, she looks down upon the average man. She doesn't see them as an equal. She sees them as lower, less than. You know what I'm saying? So deal with women that are going to be the most feminine, the most submissive to you, that are going to show you the most love. Don't deal with women that are going to disrespect you, that are going to be disrespectful, that are going to be spiteful, that are going to be irritants. So all I'm going to say is that Shannon, or not Shannon, no, not Shannon, but Dr. Umar, my bad. If he wants to deal with black women, let him deal with black women. If he doesn't, it doesn't matter. It sincerely doesn't matter. Now, I get you're trying to emphasize a point of keeping the black family unit, and I get that and I respect that. But like I said before, it doesn't have to only be women in America because the average black woman in America, the reality is that the average black woman in America does not respect the average black man, right? The average black woman in America wants to be a strong and independent boss babe. So when you become a strong and independent boss babe, you expect the dude that you're with to be a bum. But the thing is that you'll still allow him to have intercourse with you while you treat him like he's a bum. But does that mean that he's helping himself? No. But he's comfortable because you're doing everything. But that's how you like it. But then you'll end up complaining. So it's like you complain, but then again you go back and you go sleep with him. So that's why they're trying to make it seem like the black woman is basically the head of the household and the community. And to an extent it has its right and it wrongs. But the reality situation is that men, especially black men, this is an opportunity for you to really just level up. Stop depending on a woman for food, for money. You have to build your own. And some might say, oh yeah, I went through trauma, da, 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 da. And I'm not saying that we all go through trauma, but the best way for you to really be able to handle your issues is either through therapy or you specifically put yourself in a position to be able to bounce back. How do you bounce back? Off of trying to level up every single day. So the choice is completely up to you. We're gonna watch a couple more seconds of this clip, and then from there we're gonna end the video.
Enjoy our upcoming Juneteenth holiday. Stay black, brother Shannon, and by the way, the name is Dr. Umar, sir. Damn. So once again, Dr. Umar has a problem with people dating outside of their race. White women dating black men or black women dating white men. He has a problem with it because on Shannon Sharpe's show, Undisputed, he was speaking about, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James saying he could date whoever he want to date. Then, you know, of course, Umar Johnson had something to say about that. I do not know why he cares so much. Like, he got to be getting paid for speaking and shit. That's why before I was like, yeah.
Okay, so this is my thing. So obviously, the person who's creating this video right now, you believe that Dr. Umar is getting paid to be able to promote black unity. Would I know? Will we probably ever know? I don't know. But with that being said, I mean, you have to also understand that we live in a society now where if people feel some type of way, they're not going to hold back and tell you. They're going to tell you the truth. So even if he is getting paid, he's still going to tell you how he feels about a situation or a certain motive that's being carried out, right? People are trying to judge the Bronny James situation about how he went to prom with a white girl. You have to, like I said before, and I literally mentioned it a couple minutes ago in this live stream. Most black women, especially growing up, are introduced to the thugs, the gangsters, the dudes with the chains, the scammers, the drug. That's what they like. If you're not within that category, your chances are slim to none with them. So you have to go with women that are going to genuinely have a desire to want to be with you. Women that are feminine to you, very submissive, very like they can listen and be able to help you achieve a bigger purpose. Those are the women you want to entertain in your life. So for Bronny, right, LeBron's son, if that's the white girl, then cool, so be it, right? So be it. It is what it is.
He get a lot of donations because there's a lot of people that think like him. Just like with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels got rich off people thinking exactly like him. It's like the voice for the voiceless. Because a lot of people behind closed doors hate with a passion interracial dating. A lot of people behind closed doors hate the way black men and black women are, like financially, or what they expect from a man or a woman. Kevin Samuels was there as far as relationships. As far as like pro-black issues, like you want to build up.
Wait, so I'm confused. Is this a black woman or a white woman? Because if I'm looking off of her photo, she does not look like she's white. She probably is mixed, right? Hell, you could probably even call her light skin, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But with that being said, my point is that who he likes is who he likes. Go where you're appreciated. Now, obviously, Dr. Umar's trying to bring back the black family unit, and I respect it 100%. But if you're trying to do that and black women do not respect you, don't do it, man. If this woman right here that we're watching respects Shannon, let him be with her. Stop. You know, I mean, you can make comments if you want, but Shannon, I advise you, brother, like don't pay any attention to what Dr. Umar's telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to learn how to live your life and be free and do what you believe is right. Life is way too short to be worrying about what another person is thinking about you, bro. Like you have to understand, in this life we live right now, whether you do good or whether you do bad, people are always going to have opinions of you, right? More likely than not, they're going to be negative, right? There's a saying from where we come from, right? I told you before, I'm Nigerian, I'm Igbo. What do we say? Maramaraniru apitinazu. What does maramaraniru mean? Maramaraniru means people will speak good about you to your face. Apitinazu means that they're gonna destroy you from behind, in the sense that they're gonna talk negatively about you, they're gonna defame you, they're gonna disrespect you behind your back, say that, oh yeah, you did this, that, oh yeah, you're an evil person. You know what I'm saying? People are always gonna try to find a way to be able to say that you wronged them or you did something wrong to other people or that you're this and you're that, even though you know that that's not the truth. And even they know it's the truth, but they're just looking to be able to defame you. You have to safeguard your heart in God and trust that at the end of the day, He's going to cause you to make the right decisions, or He's going to help you make the right decisions. But when it comes to preserving the black family unit, if it's not meant to be preserved, it's always going to show through actions, especially with God's timing and actions as well, too, like I said before. So, my brother, keep doing what you're doing and just keep leveling up. And this is for all the brothers that are watching this video as well, too. If you feel pressured to be with a black woman, but she doesn't respect you, leave her. Off rip. Leave her. You could tell her, respectfully enough, tell her why you're leaving, but you got to leave her, right? Don't force yourself to be with a black woman if that black woman is not going to respect you. Or if black women in general, if we're talking about from a generality perspective, if they're not going to respect you. But I want to make this point very clear because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to misinterpret what I'm saying. My first choice, if anything, are black women, preferably African women. I love my black women. But at the same time as well, too, I personally choose to deal with women that are feminine and submissive and allow me to be the leader, right? It's going to be very, very hard for me and you to get along if you do not allow me to lead. I'm a masculine man who God is called to be able to help others, just like he's called others, right? So if you don't allow me to lead, it's going to be hard. But with that being said, Shannon, my brother, continue to do what you're doing. Deal with women, brothers, deal with women that respect you, want you to do well, and show you that genuine desire that they want to be with you. Let's finish up this video.
All black communities, black, everything, black. That's Dr. Umar, and he's rich. I'm assuming because a lot of people fund him and get him to speak about all black. Like, I looked up Dr. Umar, he got a black wife, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I want to date a white woman or if anybody want to date somebody outside of their race, so what? As a black man, what if that black man dated multiple black women and he was just like, you know what? It's not working for whatever reason. Let me try something new.
Nothing wrong with it. Do what's best for you, man.
A white woman, a Spanish woman, an Asian woman, who cares? If they not affecting you and your family, why the hell you care, Umar Johnson? Unless you're getting paid for it, I don't know. But who do y'all agree with? Shannon Sharpe?
All right, we're done. We're done watching this video. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said before, we got to make decisions that's going to be able to be beneficial for all of us. There's no pressure to date somebody who you believe is not best for you. Do what is best for you. Trust in God, and he's going to bless you abundantly. If you understand, it's because you're woke. If you don't understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video live stream, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this live stream with your friends, subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks, WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification button, get all the latest videos that I post. Patreon link will be down in the description below, and so will social media links. So make sure you go give those a check. But without further ado, this is going to be in this live stream. And this is WokeEbucks, and I'm out, man.